Hello, Lori. I hope you're doing well. This will be some video feedback for Milestone 2, which is the animated web banner. And if you have any questions or anything at all, any anxieties about the class, just don't hesitate to text me or email me. I hope you're doing well. Lori, this is really great job. You've got everything on layers. You've got even your effects on layers for your type. And it's all in the same file too. You've got your timeline down here. Let me just back it up here and play it and see how it works. Like the blinking book now. It seems to me that you changed that in the discussion board because I think it's off to the right. Is that correct? Or maybe it's just cropped that way. But at any rate, it looks good. And let's see, there is a kind of a glittery effect on the slogan. My only comment is that as nice as this is, it's not too terribly legible. So I don't know. I'd hate to see you lose it. Perhaps you can split this portion of the screen to have part of this enjoy the crystal and maybe the top of clear view on a white background or a purple background. In other words, this chevron shape comes up, maybe not all the, I know I talk about bleeding a lot, but maybe not all the way up to the top. Maybe the purple can be at the top so that this is a little bit more visible. Well, anyway, whatever you do, don't lose the effect that you've created with so much effort. This, I think, make sure that it is visibly or visually centered. I think it could be a little smaller. Watch your margins. You have to do the same in the web as you would on a print ad, and that is, you have to have some breathing space around the edge. In web design, that's called cell padding. Okay. In print design, that would be called, what would that be called? Bleed or margin. So good job on that. What else can I say? You've used the corporate palette really well, and it looks good next to the print ad, which is here. Hey, here's a suggestion. Could you have breathe, relax, unwind? I just noticed this type here. I'm glad that you err on the side of subtlety. I just noticed these tinted bands too, also really nice. Could you continue these all the way across the ad, even across these solid bands? Perhaps they could just change, maybe 10% lighter or something where this diagonal hits them. And if you can move the type so that it's more visible, that may even mean making it smaller, believe it or not, but moving it up to where it has more contrast, maybe in this area or this one similarly, or maybe swap out these two photos and put this down at the bottom of this photo. Just as suggestions, whatever you can do to increase the legibility of your type. But again, use this diagonal motif. I think you've used it successfully, not only in the print ad, but also on the web banner ad. And what can I say? Maybe if you can, bleed this purple box off the top. Again, it's just a suggestion. Let me zoom out to make sure I'm seeing everything. Oh no, that looks pretty good. Your margins look good too. Type may be a little large. Again, you've limited the number of sizes, but see if you can get it down to maybe three sizes of type, and consider this also as part of the typographic noise, the logo that you have to contend with, or not contend with, but incorporate. Your reflection is a great start towards the final reflection. This is the first draft of that, and first of all, it's plenty long. That's great. You have citations nicely embedded in it, really exemplary. And I guess the next step, of course, will be to illustrate it, and that was the purpose of taking screenshots. So I'll leave it here, Lori. Great job, really, and all things considered, I think you're performing really well. Don't hesitate to call me, though, or text me if you need to.